weekend. So we have new members. Are you a new member? Ah, okay. Normally there's more people than this, but today's Children's Day, so I told people that if they were busy, they didn't have to come. Alright, so let's start by talking about what you did last weekend, okay? And let's try to keep it brief, like 3 or 4 sentences. So we'll go around the room, and then I'll help you express the ideas you want to express. So last weekend, I don't remember what I did, like always. I should have written it down, but I forgot. So I'll do what I'm doing this weekend. This weekend, I have an interview with some magazine. It's called like 서울 plus 문화 or something. I don't know.
So what is that about?
It's about the website. It's about the website and living in Seoul, I think. So I can share some of my stories about life in Seoul. So yeah, that's on Saturday. We're gonna meet in front of the King Sejong, sculpture, the bronze in Gwanghwamun, and then have that interview. That'll be on Saturday, and then on Monday I have to go to Japan. I'm gonna go to Japan for a couple days. Sunday is Parents' Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in America, we don't have Parents' Day. What do we have?
Mother's Day?
Yeah, Mother's Day and Father's Day are separate. Okay, so Mother's Day, we have Mother's Day in May, and Father's Day is in June. And we also don't have Children's Day at all. There's no Children's Day in America.
Son's Day? Son's Day and Daughter's Day?
No Son's Day, no Daughter's Day. We do have this day. We have, I think you may have this in Korean now too. Take your, 그 다음에 뭐 나올까요? Take your, take your daughter, 또 모르시나요? Take your daughter to work day. Okay, 되게 길죠? But 이렇게 딸을 데리고 이렇게 출근하는 날. 그래서 그 직장 생활 어떤지 보여주는 날. 그래서 직장 뭐 체험 날 뭐 이런 식으로 하는 거였어. And then, but then some people don't have daughters, so they changed it to take your daughter or son to work day. I don't have children, so I don't know the specific details. 그 세부 사항은 아직 확실하지 못하지만 아마 딸 없으면은 그날에 아들 이렇게 데리고 가도 되는 걸로 알고 있습니다. Okay, take your daughter to work day. But yeah, we don't have Children's Day. And when I was young, when I was in elementary school, I heard that in Asia and in China they celebrate Children's Day. So I got really jealous because I thought, why do they get a Children's Day? In America we don't. And my mom said, well, you have birthday and Christmas and a lot of special days. So that was her excuse for why we don't have one in the US, but I was a little jealous about that. Alright, so let's go around the room and tell me what you did last weekend, and I'll help you discuss it, okay? Why don't you start?
Last Sunday I went to my older friend's wedding,
Mm-hmm.
and they were a few years ahead of me in college.
Wow, 오. 잘 활용하셨어요, bravo. 네.
They
Okay.
were, is that right? They were a campus couple?
They were a campus couple? Yeah, I don't know if I mean I can understand that when Koreans say it, but I don't know if we use that expression in America. I don't think so.
What do you use?
Just say they were a couple.
They
they
were
met
couples
they
in
met
college.
in college. They met in college like that.
In college.
But I mean campus couple makes sense. We can definitely understand that. Anyway, okay, so they were a campus couple and they got married.
Yeah, and when I went to the wedding place,
Uh-huh.
it was kind of alumni association.
Gathering. It was an
Yeah.
alumni gathering.
Yeah, because I met
Because
a lot of
everyone was
friends
from
and-
school.
So it was good.
Yeah, okay, so you could say it was like an alumni gathering. Yeah. Or you can say it was like an alumni get together. So do you remember how to say 얼마 만에 봤어요? How do you say that in English?
How long have you?
Yeah.
잠깐만요.
네. 그날 얼마 만에 본 거였어요? 과거 완성형 써야죠. 그날까지요.
How long had
How long had it
been?
been? Okay, bravo. Yes. So you could say how long had it been? 여기까지만 말해도 상관없어요. 아니 충분해요. How long had it been? And if you want to add something on the end, you should say how long had it been since you had seen them, since you had seen each other. Okay, how long had it been? Okay, so 대학교 친구 많이 나와서 정말 이런 동문회 같은 분위기였다고요? Okay, you can also say we sometimes put it was almost like 거의. Okay, it was almost like an alumni gathering or an alumni get together. So I told you before in America 그 축의금 우리 안 주잖아요. So what did you gave money though?
Yeah.
And then when you go in they write it down?
No,
How much
yeah,
you-
because
Oh, that's good.
that money will have to their parents. So
We'll
I
have
just,
to go to their parents?
Yeah, we have to go to their parents. So I just get it to them
Directly?
Yeah, directly.
Oh, sneaky. Wow, that's cool.
All of us
Uh-huh.
just did it.
Ah,
Yeah,
wow.
all of
Clever.
the-
Mm. Yeah, I told you. So in America, when somebody has a wedding, I've never seen anyone give money, but we have this program. It's called this registering, and I explained this to Yuna too. So register is when you go to a department store and you make a list of all the things you need for your new house, your new life together. So it might be, I'm sure there's cheap things and expensive things. And if somebody's really close to the bride and groom, they buy a nice thing, like a washer and dryer, washing machine, a dishwasher, some appliance. We call that 그 가정제품, call that appliances, right? But then there's small things on there too, like dishes. Maybe they need a plate or a frying pan. So people often say this: where did you register? Okay? So 초대장 받으면 보통 밑에 써져 있어요. We are registered at 무슨 백화점. 그러면 거기로 가서 그 커플, 신랑 신부. So 예를 들어서 Robert's couple. I'm here to buy a gift for the Roberts couple. 그 직원한테 말하면은 그거 목록 이렇게 보여주는 거예요. 그 커플 이렇게 달라고 했던 거. 그래서 그 중에 우리 가격대, 우리 그 낼 수 있는 돈에 맞추어서 이렇게 사는 거죠. So where did you register? Oh, what? Where did you register? Okay.
정말 이렇게 다 해요? 거의?
원래 전통적으로 이렇게 하는 거예요. Some 히피 같은 사람들은 이렇게 아예 손님 안 부르고 그냥 그 무슨 언덕에 올라가서 그냥 셋이서 그 목사님만 놓고 그렇게 하는 사람 많죠. 근데 전통적으로 한다면 돈 안 줘. 돈은 주는 커플 못 봤어요. 그 유태인인가? 이탈리아 쪽 사람들 하나? 그 어떤 민족에서 하기는 해요. 돈을 여기 봉투 이렇게 돌아가면서 이렇게 놓는 거예요. 네. But yeah, we don't usually give money. We give gifts. Okay. So
주례 사업을 까먹었어요. 주례는 MC라고 하지 않았어요?
그럴 경우에 it depends. So first of all, we don't have an MC of a wedding in America. There's just the preacher. And that's not an MC. It's strange to call a preacher an MC because it's 완전히 다른 분위기잖아요. So we say he officiated. Officiate. So to officiate, it's office plus IAT. IATE, officiate. To officiate over an event. 또 이런 단어 있어요. To preside over. Okay, to preside over an event. So you could say, that preacher, that minister presided over our wedding. Okay? 근데 MC는 목사님에 대해서 안 쓰는 동사죠. But if you have the reception, 그 결혼식 끝나고 나서 항상 이런 거 해요. reception이라는 파티 있어요. 다른 자리 옮겨서 2차 케이크 파티 하는 거 거기는 MC 가능해요. 거기 원래 MC 있어요. 근데 미국식 결혼식에 이렇게 그 따로 줄에 서는 사람 없어요. There's just the minister, and he handles it. He presides over the wedding, and then you usually have somebody like a relative, like an uncle or an aunt, will handle the reception, will MC the reception. Okay, how about you? How was your weekend?
I totally forgot what I did last Sunday. But yesterday I went to department store to buy shoes because it's coming Saturday. I need to go to a wedding ceremony.
Oh, everybody's getting married these days, huh?
Yeah.
Guess it's wedding season. Okay. So you need shoes? Why, you don't have any dress shoes? We call those
I have it, but it is in my hometown.
So it's too far away to go get them?
Yeah.
You could have your mom send it by 택배, whatever.
Yeah, but actually, but I just want to buy it, so I made an excuse.
Yeah, smart. I've done that before. 저도 써봤던 수업이야.
I just said it's too old stuff to my mom, and I bought it.
So you got new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, dress shoes can be really expensive. So this dress shoes, 여기 같은 경우에 이 드레스는 여자들이 입는 드레스가 아니죠. 여기 드레스 원래 의식할 때 그 의식용, 이런 행사용이라는 의미예요. 그래서, so for example, if you're in the uniform, if you're in the military, they have two kinds, well, they have many kinds of uniforms, but one is called the dress uniform. Okay, so like if you see the Marines, they have their duty uniform, okay, that they normally wear on duty, but then when they have a special event, like let's say Obama comes to their unit, Obama comes to visit, the Marines have a sword. They actually have a sword. Now they don't use the sword when they fight anymore, but when they used to fight, when the Marines were first formed for the battles in Tripoli, that was the first battle that the Marines participated in, as far as I know. I'm no expert, but it was in Tripoli, I think. And at that time, you know, the Marines took ships and landed there, so they used to fight with swords. So that's why when they wear the dress uniform, they still have a sword. Okay, that's called the dress uniform. So dress, and then also this too, casual dress. And this doesn't mean 이것도 그 여자들이 입는 드레스 아니에요. 이거 그냥 casual dress. It means casual하게 입으세요. So for example, let's say I'm having a party, and I would say the dress code. You know this expression? Dress code? 입어야 되는 옷. So if sometimes there's different kinds, right? Different kinds of dress code. One is smart casual, one is formal, one is semi-formal. And you know what the highest one is? Anybody know? Black tie is the highest. Okay, and black tie means men can't wear suits. They have to wear tuxedos.
Oh.
Okay, this is black tie. So you would say it's a black tie event. 이렇게 많이 써요. Okay, a black tie event. That means 남자들이 거기 입장하려면 꼭 턱시도 입고
What
들어가요.
about ladies?
It's an evening dress. Women have more flexibility. Yep. Okay, good. Next.
Last Saturday was my father's birthday, so especially this year, my brother's girlfriend prepared some food for my father and brought the food to my father's house, and we eat together, and my father was very, very satisfactory with the food.
Oh, wow.
And I think that
That's your brother's new wife, you said?
girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, just girlfriend.
But she's good at cooking?
Yes,
Wow.
very good. And so I realized that to get people's mind, food is the best, I think.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, so you can say, there's an expression like, good food good food is the key to a man's heart or something like this. 이런 표현 많죠. 이런 표현 많아요. So good food is the key to a man's heart. Yeah, or a key to the key to a father-in-law's heart. Good food is the key to a father-in-law's heart. Alright, so the reaction was good about that, huh?
Yes. And I was also very satisfied with her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she got a lot of score.
She got a lot of what? Oh, points?
Yes.
Points. Yeah, so if you 득점, 점수 좀 올라갔어요. Yeah, we 그 표현 똑같이 써요. So we would say she scored a lot. 여기 띄고. She scored a lot of points. Say, I think she scored a lot of points. And then 누구한테서 you would say with her father-in-law or with our father. 뭐 그런 식으로 쓰시면 돼요. So she really scored a lot of points today.
Yes.
표현 똑같이 써요. So what about you? How are you in the kitchen? Are you an excellent chef?
Oh, never the opposite.
Really the opposite?
I don't like cooking. Yeah. And I just enjoy the food.
Okay.
Yes. And maybe yesterday, it's another story. I met a friend from United States. It has been a year since I met her, and the most impressive thing she said to me was that about the marriage in America. She said that in America, she lived in countryside, and an American in countryside marry at early
Early age.
23 or 24, most of them. So it was very, very, very impressive, and I was so jealous.
Yeah, I think it depends on what state and then what area of the state too. Because in a state like Illinois, a lot of it is rural. Okay, so 농업하는 이렇게 농사 짓는 그런 지역인데 농장 많은 rural. But there's also the city of Chicago there, which is the third biggest city in the U.S. So even within one state, you have a big difference. Where I'm from too, Denver, Colorado. If you're in the city, the environment, the culture is completely different from outside of the city. You know, you just go outside of the city, and then all of a sudden, there's ranchers and cowboys. That's their actual job. And you go to the store and people wear cowboy hats just like it's nothing. I mean, just it's not a costume. They really wear it because that's their job. And but if you go inside the city, it's just like a modern city, and everything's very up to date and everything. So I like that. I like that difference. You can experience both kinds of culture, and they're both proud of their culture too. The people who live in the countryside live that way because they want to live that way. They prefer that lifestyle. They could come and live in the city too, and so they're not ashamed of it. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes in Korea, people who live in the country want to copy the way people live in Seoul. So here everybody lives in apartments, so they want to be able to build apartments there, and get rid of the hanok or whatever. But in America, it's more like country people went this way and city people went this way, and they don't really care about each other. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different. Anyhow, yeah, if you go in the city, people listen to rap music and hip-hop music. You go in the countryside, people listen to country music and our minyo, which is folk songs. And it's interesting. Okay, so anything else you want to share?
And it was the most impressive thing.
So how long is she back for?
A week.
A week? So yeah, if you wanted to say 얼마 있다 다시 돌아가요, you'd say how long is she back for? Okay, how long is she back in Korea for? 도 가능하죠. How long is she back for? So 1 week?
No, she won't.
Mm.
She just studied in America just about a year.
And now she's back here for good? So if you want to say 돌아온 지 얼마나 됐어요? 한국에 다시 온 지 얼마나 됐어요? Then you would say how long has she been back? Okay. 돌아온 지 얼마나 됐어요? How long has she been back? 어렵죠? 이런 표현 영어 되게 어려운 거 같아요.
그 마이크 금방 for good 하면은 forever예요.
Right. For good. Yeah, 진짜 많이 써요. 우리 보통 for good 써요. For good means 아예 or 아주. 부사라고 생각하시면 돼요. For good. So for example, is she back in Korea for good? 직역하면은 좋음을 위해서 돌아왔냐 이런 거 같지만 이거는 아예 돌아온 거예요. 이번에 is she back for good? Did she come back to Korea for good? 이런 말이죠. Yeah, 이거 중요한 표현이죠. Alright. Do you remember what you did last weekend?
I went to church
Uh-huh.
last Sunday because I'm Christian. So I usually spend a lot of time in church every Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And I do a medical volunteering
Uh-huh.
once a month. So I did that last week.
Okay. All on Sunday?
Yeah.
You did that all on Sunday? The medical volunteer
No,
work?
once a month.
Once a month? Yeah, I used to volunteer at a hospital too a long time ago when I was in elementary school and middle school. I used to finish school and then go over there and work, do volunteer work because at that time I thought I was going to be a doctor because my grandfather was a doctor or as a surgeon. Actually, he still is a doctor. And then a lot of people in my family are doctors. So I used to volunteer at the hospital too, but then I decided to go with music instead of with medicine. But yeah. Okay, so anything else happened?
There's a church. There's a church in other place, not our church. It is for foreigner who stays in Korea illegally. We are doing for them.
Like preaching to them? Okay. So illegal immigrants? Yeah. So most of the illegal immigrants are, well, sometimes, formally we say illegal aliens. And alien doesn't always mean 외계인, it means 이방인, 원래. Okay, so yeah. Extraterrestrial always means okay, 외계인. So E.T. Remember the movie E.T.? 그 약자는 extraterrestrial이야. terrestrial이라고 하면은 뭐요? 지상, 지구라는 뜻이에요. terrestrial. So for example, 지상파, 지상 그 방송국. We say terrestrial TV broadcasting, terrestrial radio, 지상. So extraterrestrial would be 지구 외. Anyway, that has nothing to do with what you were saying. But so illegal immigrants, okay, so you minister to them, you help them. Are most of the illegal immigrants are what? From Southeast Asia or
Thailand.
Thailand?
And Cambodia.
Thailand and Cambodia. So do you teach them Korean?
No, I don't teach
No?
them, just like treatment.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Good. How about you?
Last weekend I went to my hometown. I ate too much food that my mom made because I missed it. So I
Gained weight?
yes, 3 kilograms
Wow.
in 3 days.
오, 대단해.
So I was so shocked. So I'm on a diet right now. So these days I only eat vegetable soup. So sometimes
That's not good for your body. 충격, 몸에 그렇게 충격 주면 안 되죠. You eat a lot. We say, you know, when you 정말 많이 먹을 때, we use this expression, pig out. 이렇게 돼지처럼 먹다가, so 거기 가서 돼지처럼 먹다가 이제 돌아와서 그렇게 굶으면 안 되죠. So starve yourself. So when you're on a diet and you only eat one meal a day, say, I'm starving myself. So when I say that to you, I would say, don't starve yourself. Don't starve yourself. And for example, pig out, in the past tense, we would say pigged out. We totally pigged out. Okay? 우리 거기 그 뷔페에 가서 뷔페에 가서 완전 pig out 했어요. We completely pigged out at the buffet. Completely pigged out at the buffet.
픽살 때 G 한 번 더 쓸까요?
네, G 2개 하고 E. Okay.
홈쿠킹이니까 엄마 오시는
네, home cooking. So I missed my mother's home cooking. I missed my mother's home cooking. All right. So how's the diet going? Pretty good. Good news. Okay. All right. Let's get out the dialogue that you made.